Okay.
Yeah, I had 3 days holidays, vacation, and it
Mhm.
was nice.
I see. So, yeah, me too. I took off from our weekly meeting. I was so busy last week to finish my report card. Finally, I I'm done with it. But every 3 months we have to make report cards for our students. So I think I better to write report cards little by little, so it won't too much for me when the deadline's coming. Oh, I'm always in rush, overwhelmed.
And did you finish with your evaluation?
Yeah, I already finished last week. I
Nice.
did. We have James. How are you, James?
I am doing okay. How are you today?
Good too. Can we see you? Try. Yes, there you go. Good to see you again. How about Kaham? How are you, Kaham?
Hello, I'm okay. And you?
Good. Can I see you? Please turn on your
Yeah,
cam.
yeah,
There you go.
I'm okay. Yeah,
Yes, thanks for coming back to my meeting.
yeah. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Sure. Today's topic is all about culture. So
Mm-hmm.
we have our different cultures, right? You, Kaham, you are from South Africa?
Central Africa.
Uh-huh. Then
Central
Marco also,
Africa.
and Alisa, China, me, Philippines, but I also adopted the Korean culture nowadays because I'm living in South Korea. And James from United States, but James, you're currently living in Thailand?
Yes.
Uh, for how long?
So,
14 years.
Oh, 14
14.
years, quite long. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
living in South Korea for 13 years.
13?
13, yes. It's quite long too.
Yeah, it's got long. So it means that sometimes do you go back in Philippines?
Yeah, I visit sometimes my hometown,
Okay.
my
Okay.
country.
So now it means that you are a Korean passport.
Yeah, I already have my Korean passport.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Philippines has great food.
It's good because I can travel to other countries without visa. Some countries that
Yeah,
no need
one
visa.
of the biggest advantage.
Yeah.
The Philippines has great food. I like calderada.
Caldereta. Oh, you tried caldereta. Oh, it's made of beef. Beef
Yes.
caldereta.
Yeah,
How-
calderada and adobo and menudo and afritada and
Different
what
kinds
else?
of. How about kare kare? Have you tried?
I've never tried it before. I've heard of it.
It's really nice. It's the sauce. It's made of peanut butter, and
Mhm.
it's really tasty. You should try it. Kare kare, and also it's beef kare kare. It's really delicious. Oh, we have new participants today. Brilliant Inder. How are you?
I'm not the new one.
It's you. Can you open your cam? Why you change your name?
Because there is an offer from the application. So I was thinking that this is going to be interesting. I was thinking that
I see.
to make a different color, isn't it?
Okay. How are you doing?
Ah, same old, same old.
Same old, same old. I forgot your name, Annie. Sorry about that. Because you
It's
changed your
okay.
name.
I'm used to, don't worry. I'm used to being forgotten.
No, don't get upset. Nah, because you suddenly changed your name, and so I thought
Yeah,
we have new
make it
participants
different.
today. Mm.
To make people crazy, yes.
Uh-huh. I'm recording this. Okay. So today's topic is all about culture. Have you read the questions in the group? Let me each one of us, maybe we can share some of our culture, our own culture. Let's go to who's first? Merkel, go ahead.
What is the question?
You can share with us about your culture in in Italy.
Well, I always lived in Italy, so for me it's quite normal the life here in Italy. So I don't know how it's different from other cultures because for me it's normal. But I live well here. I was 2 years in Germany, and then I wanted to come back to Italy because in Italy we have a balanced life, so we work a lot, but we have also vacation, we have rest days, and we enjoy to be with friends. And particularly important for me, the food is very good and I really like Italian food. And when I travel out abroad, I sometimes I have difficulties to adapt to the new food. Yes, and yeah, Italy is quite beautiful, and there are a lot of there is a lot of history, so you can visit a lot of places. And yes, I like living here, even though sometimes I want to travel abroad and see new cultures, something different, because it's a long time that I'm living here. So after sometimes you get annoyed, you would like to visit new things.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing, Marco. You have lots of beaches in Italy.
Yes, because Italy has a long form, so for the most part, there is a sea. I live quite far from the sea, but my parents came from Puglia. Puglia is in the south of Italy, and they lived near the sea. So I really love the sea, and yes, it's beautiful because there are a lot of beaches, a lot of places with sea. We have also mountains. I live near the mountains, but for the most part, Italy is near the sea.
Wow, nice. Okay, thank you. How about Alisa? Can you share
Well, I
Chinese
feel like
culture?
one of our cultures is like in our big moments, like Spring Festival or a wedding ceremony, or you have baby and other people will to give you money as a congratulations and to say good luck and or something like that. So I really like it because in our spring festival, and the older generation will give over young generation money, and use right envelopes and to give us money, and also like if you go to a very famous college or university, and your family members also will give you money to say congratulations. So I think our Chinese people are very, how to say, very predictable. So we just use the most straightforward way to say good luck. Yeah, so I really like it.
Okay, thank you very much, Alisa. How about James? Are you still there, James?
What is the question?
Just share about your American culture.
American culture. That's a very, very big topic.
Uh-huh.
What specific would you like to know?
Whatever you want, just for 3 or 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what to say about American culture.
About the food or the holidays.
Do you
or
like
the-
it?
Mhm.
Like to live in America, James?
America is okay. I like living in Thailand more.
Thailand is better.
Yes.
Thailand is better for you?
Yeah.
But what about American Dream, something like that?
Well, I'm an English teacher, and America doesn't need to learn English, so there's no work for me there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
because
no.
they speak English most of them, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that. So it's better in Thailand because you can
You make
teach.
money?
You make money more than in America. How about Kaham? Can you share your culture?
My culture in Cameroon. I can say that Cameroon has 258 tribes. We live all together in one country. We are being colonized by the Portuguese, German, French, Englishman, and French after World War II. English and French colonized our country, and that is why in my country is divided into two: those who speak in French and those who speak in English. But those who speak in English are minority. Yeah. And the transportation, we use the taxis. The taxi is mean that you can, when everyone can have a taxi and decide to transport everyone, no public transport. No public transport. And the food is delicious. According to the north, the south, the east, and the west, the food vary according to the tribe. And each tribe has its own tradition, its own culture, and its own food. Yeah. And the north of the country is mostly Muslim. Meanwhile, the south are mostly Christians. My country. And is in Central Africa. We have in most of the time we have summertime. No winter, no autumn or spring. Most of the time it's winter. And what else? Yeah. I think it's good. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Thanks for
And you are
sharing.
very, very strong playing football. I remember Cameroon in the
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah, you love football. When you fail to score a goal and a Cameroonian may kill you, I swear. They don't like the failure because people put their heart in football and they love it so much. Love it so much, yeah.
I still remember in the World Championship of football, there was a player, Cameroon, his name was Nkono.
Samuel Eto'o, please.
Nkono.
Eto'o? Do you remember Eto'o, please?
Yeah, I remember a player of the team of Cameroon, and his name was Nkono. He was a very, very, very good.
Yeah,
It was,
football player.
Quiet.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. What else? Yeah. Eto'o, I know even another, I don't know if you remember Eto'o. It was a big
yeah.
a big football player in Africa. Yeah.
Eto'o is recent years, but Nkono was, I think, 1984.
I wasn't born at that time. I wasn't
You
born.
wasn't born. you
Yeah, that is why I don't remember.
yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Annie, go ahead, Annie.
Okay, about my culture, I think we well known as the diversity because we consist of 1,000 islands and also hundreds of local languages. And the variety of that different places, and also we have thousands of tribes, and every single tribe has its own local language, and also the diversity of cuisine and also religion. And Indonesia is well known also as the biggest Muslim community, population in Indonesia. Having said that, there is a particular island, which is in Bali, which is dominated with Hindu people, especially in Bali. But apart from that, the majority is teeming with Islam, and in Indonesia. But also we have, yeah, maybe I'm just used to my cuisine, my meals that I do enjoy, and also the weather is only having like 2 season, only dry and rainy season. We don't have kind of like other countries where they have like 4 season. We have only 2. That's it, a little bit about my country. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Annie. And let's move on to Ayo before, yes, I want to listen to you guys, each of you, before I break out this room. Go ahead, Ayo.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm from Indonesia. Same like Annie as well, and Annie already mentioned about culture in Indonesia. I will mention about Balinese culture, which is it's really colorful culture in Bali. Yeah, it's always connected with our religions, Hindus, and art, and also community life, which is when we see that the ceremony in Bali is really a lot of ceremony in Bali, and then we during we have ceremony, of course, that we will busy with the kind like offering. So this is kind like obligation for the Balinese, Hindus in Bali, and then the other culture is kind of like art and dance as well. So it's quite famous also, with the art and Balinese dance. So this is what is the iconic from Bali as well. And community life, we also have kind of like a group, a strong community in Bali. We call it the Banjar, and then this community have a purpose to help the others, which is kind of like a social or religious activities. So that's all from Bali. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for sharing, Ayo. And Sophia, go ahead.
Sure. Actually, in Taiwan, almost most of people they believe Buddhism. So people are very friendly. That is very famous in this world. Yeah, when the foreigner they come to visit Taiwan, they always have a good compliment for our friendly the people. And the other point, I believe all Taiwanese love the democracy. Yeah, so we protect our democracy, and the other point, a lot of the delicious foods. That is also a lot of foreigners they love to visit here. And they always say the Taiwanese people very politely and very kindness. I think I read from the website a lot of this praise and the compliment about Taiwanese. I also love our country very much. Even it's not so big, but the people very enthusiastic to help the other person. Yeah, thank you.
Sophia, you're in China, you're right?
No, I'm in Taiwan. Taiwan, not
Taiwan.
China. Taiwan is Taiwan. China is China. It's different country.
I
We
thought
are
you were in
democratic
China.
country. Yeah, we are democratic country. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How about Manuel?
Hi, everyone. Well, I suppose we are in question 2, right?
No, just share your culture first.
Okay.
You're in Mexico, right?
Yeah, well, what can I say? I like the food, I like the kindness of the people. We usually are friendly, so I like that. We're not very serious unless we're in a hurry and we're trying to get to work. It's another case, but what else? Well, maybe it's not part of the culture, but the weather is good here. Usually it's not so cold, not so hot. Mexico City, I mean, it's good. What else? Um, our traditions, for example, the Independence Day, as other countries, the Revolution Day, it's another one, and of course Christmas and New Year's Eve, it's another day. But in general, my language, I like my language, even though I like a lot English and French. I think Spanish is it's a very rich language. You can express a lot of things. Of course, it's my native language, but I think through the years I have learned to love this language. Maybe because I have learned a little more of English and some of French. That I think Spanish is, I think the one of the more well, I think it's one of the languages I like the most. But of course, every language I think has its own good things. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Manuel. Well, what about me? Philippine culture. So anyway, in the Philippines, we adopted the Spanish and also American culture because we colonized from Spain before, and then after that, American. So we have our Catholic. Most of Filipinos are Christians, Catholic, and also most of Filipinos speak English, and we are very hospitable in terms of foreigners. We always kind and serve to foreigners. And about the food, we have lechon baboy, sinigang, adobo, which is James mentioned earlier. And adobo is also made pork, and lechon baboy is kind of whole barbecue, like really crispy. It's really tasty, but nowadays I don't really eat pork nowadays. And we have a lot of holidays as well. Christmas and what else? New Year's. And we also have All Saints Day and All Souls Day, like Marco celebrate last week. Marco, right?
All
And
Saints.
All Saints Day and All Souls Day. But now I'm currently living in South Korea. Most Korean people, they use work a lot, and They don't have much this time for their families. Most of the time working all the time. And we also have Chuseok and other holidays. Unlike Filipinos, we don't really take seriously. They're just lagging behind and laziness. But here in Korea, most peoples are very hardworking. That's how they live here, earn more
Sorry, Lynn.
money.
Sorry, Lynn, to interrupt. I have read something about China, for example. I read one case in which an Spanish business set an office in China, and then one boss said to the secretary, "Hey, if I ever need some help from you on the weekends, I will tell you. I will let you know." And when the time comes, the boss asked the secretary, "Hey, could you come to the weekend? Can you work on the weekend because I need you?" And she said, "Sorry, I can't because I got another job on weekends." They really hard workers. They even work on weekends because
That's
they
right.
say it's a loss of time not working on the weekend when everybody, all the family is working on weekends. It's totally different than Mexico, for example. People don't want to work on weekends, really. They appreciate much the weekends, to stay with the family.
Families.
Yeah. Is the same in Korea? That's what
Yeah, that's
Patricia.
right. Sometimes they work nighttime, they have night shift, and they don't have enough time to spend with their families because let's see, your wife works in the morning and daytime and your husband work in the nighttime, so sometimes they don't really see each other. And
Yeah.
then they also work during weekends. But in the Philippines, we consider more on families. Don't really care about earning money that much. But in South Korea, they value time. For them, time is money. You don't waste time.
And what do you prefer, the way of life of Philippines or in South Korea?
In the Philippines, it's okay if you have if you have job, but if you don't have a job, it's too difficult. So for me, I prefer living in South Korea because I can because I am a hardworking and then I can earn more money. Because in the Philippines, even though if you are hardworking and there are only few opportunities and you can't get a good job, so it's quite difficult your way of living. So now I prefer living in here.
Even in my country, and sometimes you can work and you not get paid. They don't get pay you.
Just volunteer.
Yeah, volunteer. But I think they exploit you. You understand? Even if you are seeing a kind of contract, it means that they have to pay you per month. Sometimes they don't pay you. They don't pay you. Yeah, those things are high.
It's kind of they will pay you always delay.
Yeah. So yeah, delay. Yeah, so
It's not good, right?
yeah.
Here on time, they pay you on time. Or if you work here, sometimes if you work overtime, you get more pay. You earn more money. Okay, I am gonna break out this room, guys, because we only have 1 hour, so you have enough time to practice with other participants, and you can use the questions in the group. So here you go. Wait, breakout room. Where's breakout room? Okay, here you go, guys. Enjoy. Where are we now? Let's move on to question number 1. Marco, can you? I think we already share each of our cultures, right? So maybe we can move on to question number 2.
What is something that you like about your country's culture? Yes, there are a lot of things that I like about Italy, and in particular, I like the friendship of people. So usually here in Italy, people are quite friendly, and they like to hang around and to hang out together, and they like to party often and to eat together in the evening. And I also like sometimes they organize events about culture, historical events, or about other topics, and I like it. Yeah.
Okay, how about Annie? Go ahead.
The thing that I like from my culture is that I think I don't have that much to like about my culture because I only love the weather. It's not too hot and not too cold. Maybe just because I'm used to it. And the other one is about the question, the meals, because it's completely I don't know, kind of match with my taste. So I'm getting used to it also. But apart from that, so basically it's about the nature. I do love the nature and also the surrounding, because people here, even though they having like different religion, but they coexist one another in my country. And then they live peacefully, even though we have different religion, and we respect each other religion. And that's treat us to be, train us to be more tolerant to other believer, and then and that makes life even easier if we respect to each other believer. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. So what is something that you like about your country's culture? I think the people, because in the Philippines, we're very friendly, unlike here in South Korea. You don't really greet each other, even though you are neighbors. Just when you meet, just looking each other, do not even say hi, hello, or how are you. But in the Philippines, even you don't know each other, when someone look at you, hi, we're very friendly. So that's why I prefer our culture in the Philippines, because we are very hospitable and friendly, even though we just meet each for the first time meeting, but we feel comfortable each other talking. Unlike here, if you don't know, just mind your own business, don't disturb me, something like that. So that's right. That's why sometimes I saw people here around my home, I mean in my apartment, even though they just live in the same building, but when we see each other, they don't really say hello or they don't really greet. So me too, when I see them, I don't greet them. We just mind our own business. So sometimes I saw some people or students, especially when I'm off to work and waiting for the bus, and some students just glance at me or look at me. They didn't even say hi, hello. So me too, I just look at them. I don't say hello. Yeah, so I got accustomed to their culture. They are not friendly in a way.
Yeah,
But if
same
you
here.
are,
Is it difficult to make new friends or to have friends in South Korea?
I think so. If you are a tidy person, tidy, or timid person, if you're timid, you can't make friends because they don't even say to you first. I mean, greet you first. So if you're also timid, then you cannot make friends here. You should approach them first. If you
And if you
want to
come
make
from
friends.
abroad, are they friendly or not?
What do you mean?
For foreigner, for a foreigner is particularly
Foreigners?
difficult to make
No.
friends.
Yes.
People who came from another country. For
Came for
example, if I come to South Korea, for me it would be very difficult to make friends.
they just look at you.
I
You
suppose.
didn't
Yeah.
even say hello. Yes. If me too. I always go to the gym. People don't really talk. Yeah. I just also exercise by myself. No cares. They don't really talk each other. They have their own world.
Like in here also, teacher in Bali, basically, completely different. In Bali, the student, that is why Bali, tourists love Bali because people over there kind of so friendly, and every time when we met like foreigners, they always greet them, no matter what. Like we of course we never know each other because they are strangers. And they like, where are you? Are you living in Indonesia, in Bali, right? And she lives in Bali, Ayu. And over there, this is kind of there is always the pros and cons, and in this case, like in Korea, like myself, I live like in Korea, because you know what, in Bali, they, even though if we go out for walk, they're always asking, where you from, why you belong, or anything, they ask any detail. So that is why they got me crazy. Oh, I don't like it. It is not the environment that I dream of. So then I migrate to another city, another island, which is in Borneo, a completely different one. We, even though like neighborhood each other, we never know each other. We never talk. We never talk at all.
Same
But
here.
it's just, I think the benefit on this, because you know what, if they don't asking me too much question, they mind their own businesses. It could be good for me because I don't have to explain anything, every single thing around my house, but it also like bring peace of mind. Instead of when I am living in Bali, even though whatever you cook, your neighbor's gonna know what you eat. That's crazy. It's annoying, really annoying me. I don't like it, but I do love the balance, the balance, not to ignoring people, but also not to like to curious about other people business. I don't like it. I like in the middle.
Yes. Okay. How about next question? Go ahead.
What is something that you dislike about your country's culture? There are some things that I don't like of Italy, and first thing is it's a bit, it's not very modern, so people think and act like in the old times, and they don't progress and they don't evolve accordingly to the new times. And the second thing I don't like is that people think too much. They always think of making money. So money here is a big concern. So everyone wants to have more than other people and to become rich. And maybe they don't enjoy their life because they are always trying to make more money, and they don't want to enjoy and have time for themselves. Yes,
Always
life
money.
is also a bit too frenetic, maybe like in South Korea. So everyone is always working, and yes, we have some days holidays, but we have always something to do.
Always money, money, money. Same here, always money, money. Because the way cost of living is also so expensive. Every time you go spend money, and parents always push their children to study, send to many kinds of academies. Let's see, English academies, math academies, or social studies, or art. There's so many academies, and they have to pay lots of money. So that's why they have to work hard, and they feel like the cost of living, or if you have children, that's why many Korean nowadays couples, they just want to just live together, but they don't want to have children. Or some singles nowadays, they don't want to get married because of too expensive, especially the education. That's why nowadays the government trying to give some support for the new couples to have babies. So because the population in South Korea is decreasing nowadays. So yeah, the government support trying to make this kind of program that parents can work, and then they will support for the nanny to look after their babies. So they forced to have babies, the new couples. Because nowadays there are many foreigners come here and to work in the factory, because Korean don't like working in the factory. They just want to have easy job. They don't want hard job. So many foreigners from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Philippines, other countries come here to work in the factory, especially making ships or cars. There are many foreigners nowadays in South Korea.
There are many Italians in the Philippines, in South Korea.
Italian, I think most Italians are engineers, but not working in the factory. Yes. I barely seen Italian people here. Just come here for, let's say, 6 months, and when their project's finished, and then they move to another country. They don't live here, unlike other countries, Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan or Pakistan. They live here for 4 years, working visa and working in the factory. But Italian, Norwegian, European people don't really stay here longer. How about Annie? Go ahead. It's your turn.
About that, I don't like in my culture, in my country, basically. I don't like the bureaucracy in my country, like red tape. That is really the regulation that's not really important. And there are so many bureaucracy here, there, and everywhere. Let's see when the government, maybe in my country, if got financial issue in my country, and they rely on the solution to increase the taxes, always to the taxes. That's an easy way to increase the what is call it, from for if my country has kind of loan, and then how to pay, and they have to
collect
again to get from the taxes. So it is kind of anything. It is crazy in here, and it kind of like also it seems like the rule has been made to be broke. They created the rule, but to be broke, and it's kind of the people representative, they didn't work the way it should. They only kind of wasting the time and money, but they didn't have the work that it should, that not to stand for the people in my country. and everything going up now, like the prices is going crazy nowadays. Everything is not easy, and find job also is not okay nowadays in my country, basically. Like criminals also, the rate of criminal also increasing. Now this kind of lack of kind of humanity. Sometimes people just value the money, value the material stuff instead of the humanity. Yeah, they for money, they able to kill someone, for example, you know, and it's kind of I don't know, and they just because they very hard to find a job in here, and some of them they go abroad looking for a job, but instead, and they get trapped into human trafficking, like in Cambodia, you know, and selling the organ
Oh my God.
in the body, like
Oh.
kidneys, for example. And they, you know, the parent was wondering, where's my kids, you know, and they just come back. It already, you know, already passed away, already died.
Oh my God.
There are so many things happen, you know, because they really hard to find a good job in here. So that is why they kind of they didn't think twice about the risk or the consequences of looking for a job outside. I mean, overseas. Some people maybe they become like housekeeper. And in Middle East, in Hong Kong, some people they're lucky, but not all people having the same, you know, the same situation. And in this case, they because they kind of promising, they give us like fake promises. Oh, if you go abroad and then working in there, you're gonna get good salary. You will get paid with huge salary, you know. And they because they longing for money, you know, because they tired of living under standard. And they just, without thinking twice, even the parents didn't allow get to go abroad, but they're doing it. And this is the risk, you know. But nowadays is super, super horrible in my country. Beside the natural disaster as well, you know, like flood, because the weather, the climate is changed, you know, like unpredictable. And also, of course, is part of the issue now.
It's quite similar in the Philippines.
Yeah.
It's quite similar. We have lots of floods everywhere. Last week there was a
I
huge
heard from the
typhoon.
TV program as
Cebu.
well in the Philippines.
Yeah. And like you said that they people, because we don't have lots of opportunities or jobs in the Philippines, so new graduates try to abroad and working in another country, and they got abusive with their employers, raped, and sometimes, so it's quite similar. Anyway, guys, I will check other rooms because we only have 10 minutes left. Okay, continue.
Okay.
Check them. Okay.
What the
So
question?
we are
Not full of holes, as I said, in Mexico.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Lynn.
How are you doing, guys? We have how many minutes now?
10?
Yes. 10 minutes, I think. Time flies, right? Okay, what question are you now?
Unfortunately.
Now we are going to move to the fifth question
Wow, you're so fast. We're just number
because we
two.
were only two. Yeah, not
Only
three.
two of you. I
Yeah.
see. Where are they? The left? Number 5. Okay, go ahead. Do you think cultures around the world are becoming more similar? Is this because of globalization? And if so, is this good or bad? Have you answered
What do you
this?
think, Aham?
Actually, yeah, culture around the world are becoming, not becoming there, but they are similar, you know, are similar. For example, in my culture in Cameroon, there's a tribe called Bamileke. sometimes they adore their ancestor. You know, the ancestor, they adore them, they don't forget them. And it's the same thing in Catholic Church, they don't forget those who were died in our life, in our family. Sometimes you think about them. You have, yeah, and there is a, what else about the culture? Yes, that is why I can tell you. We think about our ancestors, sometimes even spiritually. Sometimes we think that there is an invisible world and we have our own God, you know, those kind of things. And I realized that in some place they think about, they have the same way of thinking, another God, another way of thinking, another the same tradition. You can say like that. Even when our way of dancing, you know, sometimes they are very similar. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Kaham. Guys, I will check other room because we have 8
Okay,
minutes.
okay.
But later you have to
Okay.
go back to the main session, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Enjoy.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well,
me to learn that culture. So, and by what? I think maybe by internet, yeah, because nowadays internet is the best way to learn the other country's culture.
Hello,
Okay, thank you for
guys.
sharing.
I
Hi,
thought,
Aline.
I thought Ayu left this meeting. You're still
Why?
here. Because I don't see you. I tried to check all breakout rooms. Why only two? Alisa and Sophia. I don't see you, Ayu. Yes. So I thought you already left in the meeting
No.
breakout rooms.
Okay.
So how you guys
Okay.
doing? What?
Yeah,
your email?
we are try to answer all the question, but we pick one-on-one question
Question?
because because we no
No time.
much time here.
So you just
Okay.
pick one. Any questions that you prefer to answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Who's next? We have to the main room because
I'm
we have 6 minutes left.
okay then. So I would like to answer the question number 7. What is a culture shock? What have you ever experienced it? Yes, of course. It's lately in Bali we have a culture shock that because used to Bali never have kind like a traffic on the route, but lately Bali have a traffic, and then the government, which is the government already prepare another route, but it's massive car in Bali right now. And then you know that the way the the people who always try to hurry in at the office and try to avoid the traffic, which is they using work work site, yeah. So they using a work site by their motorcycle. So can you imagine that it's really dangerous on the street that time because they using a work site to use the because they don't want to get late to go to the office or another place. So this our culture shock in Bali right now.
Oh, thank you very much, Ayu. It's quite dangerous.
Yeah, it's a dangerous. So that's why Bali is not safe anymore because too much tourists come to Bali, and then a lot of a massive car on the road, so it's made our traffic all the time, every day. So we must face it day to day, and that it can be like a culture shock for us. We are not ready. We are not ready.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, guys, we have to go back to the main room. See you there. Just go back straight away because it takes
See
time.
you.
Okay, see
Okay.
you.
To pay for new employee. But people who having like huge experiences, it could be must be paid with higher salary. I think this is the comparison, Mirka. Thank you.
Okay, guys, welcome back to our main room. I hope you had a great time talking with your partners. So we have only 3 minutes. Time flies, right? Our time is not enough. I think we should have at least 1 hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours so we can finish
That's a
the
good idea.
questions. Yes, because very short.
Yes, very short. Very short.
Very
Sometimes I
short.
want to speak a lot. Sometimes
You want
I
to speak more, but
yeah, want to speak more. I have
time is
motivation.
very
I am
limited.
inspired. So I would like to share something, but yeah, not enough time.
Yeah. Before I used to have a twice meetings in before I used Zoom this time, but if I do that, I finish too late for me. If we start at least 8 in my time, then maybe we can have 2 hours session, 2 sessions. That is 2 hours for me. So let's see 8, then we can finish 10 p.m. for me. So I still have time to prepare for my daughter and in bed. But
So
now,
do you have children?
yes, I have my daughter, my lovely daughter.
Oh,
I have to put her in bed, otherwise she keeps scrolling her phones if I don't watch her. So that's why I need to monitor her. And tomorrow is school days. She has to go to bed early. Now it's already 10. Yeah. She must go to bed at least around 11. Anyway, did you have fun talking with your partners?
Of course. Interesting. Interesting topic.
Yeah.
But you
very
didn't finish
interesting.
the questions, right?
No.
Yeah, only
At least we
two
didn't.
questions left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
didn't.
Alisa, did you finish the question?
We were number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half of them.
Sophia, how was your
I
conversation
think that
with them?
is very great. We choose some question by ourselves, for our favorite question. I think that is very great for today's topic. That is very practical, and I love it so much, Thank you. And from each other sharing, I really learned something. What is different between my country and them? Yeah, thank you.
Sure. How about Alisa? You have
Yeah, we had a great time to talk, but it's too short.
it was not enough, right? Annie?
Yeah.
How about Annie?
Okay. I got a little bit to talk about today. Of course, always we had a good company in this community. By the way, I feel really appreciated in this community because I do love the vibe on here. Because we don't have to ask for people to turn on the camera because it's a big trouble for me when talking to the wall. When they close the camera, I don't like it at all. So when in here, I really feel being appreciated in here, Teacher Lane. I'm proud of you because the way you conduct this community, the meeting, everything went well, and you giving us the fair amount of time to speak. I really do appreciate you, Teacher, and thank you.
Oh, sure. Thank you very much. Also for keep coming to my meeting, but we don't have enough time now. So I'll see you next week, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.